Meghan Markle has sold her integrity, her credibility, and her soul. And now she's selling jam. Yes, folks, Meghan's as ever online store is open, and the world can barely contain its excitement. They say that fools and their money are easily parted, the proof of which is the jam priced at $15 and jars of honey costing $30 have all sold out. But hold fire, because an almighty row has broken out, not unusual for a Meghan Markle product launch, with the revelation that the company the Duchess is using to distribute these goods, a company called Snow Commerce, has suffered a plethora of negative reviews. Snow joke. And industry insiders are now saying that the Duchess may have claimed that her products have sold out in 30 minutes as a cynical marketing ploy to create fake demand. Meghan Markle, fake? Surely not. One retail expert rubbished the idea there was a stampede for Meg's goodies, telling the Mail Online there is no warehouse full of jam. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if this apparently huge demand for Meghan's preserves proves to be false. After all, there's nothing real about the Duchess, who filmed an 8-part series for Netflix in her pretend house, cooking her pretend recipes with her pretend best friends. Another suggested motivation behind creating this imaginary demand for her products is so that the Duchess can scrape more personal details from potential customers who must submit their email address in order to join a waiting list when future stock becomes available. And one can understand why these folks are so desperate for her jam. Meghan is no doubt slaving over a hot stove 24/7, pouring litres of preserve into jars and doing the labels herself in the dead of night. And I don't know about you, but I'd do anything to get hold of those flour sprinkles. I think you'll agree it's as essential a kitchen ingredient as salt and pepper. Look, Meghan's always been a phony, a stranger from the truth, not so much a human being as a showbiz mannequin, a celebrity avatar, a grinning hologram, the human manifestation of ChatGPT software gone wrong. She thinks she's flogging jam, honey and sprinkles, but really she's flogging a dead horse. The public aren't buying her act anymore, and the brand has no credibility. And while she's still keeping Netflix happy with plenty of noise, if not ratings, I can guarantee you her retail empire will be short-lived. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, needn't lose too much sleep over the threat to his business model from a TV actress in Montecito. Other goods which have sold out include herbal tea, shortbread biscuits, and crepe mix. What a load of crepe. Meanwhile, she's trying to get customers to part with $900 for a frying pan. A greedy move that will be panned by critics. And I've got to tell you, there's been a chilling development. Now, I don't mean international conflict or a global health crisis. No. Meghan Markle's now got a newsletter. Yikes! In a gushing message to her followers, she wrote, "If you've been receiving these newsletters, you've been reading my musings. That's right. Other people have thoughts. I have musings about my brand. And why it means so much to me, the money, and why it's personal, and why it brings me joy, and how I hope that it becomes both personal and joyful for you. I hope it becomes personal and joyful, that I make millions of dollars." If you're not familiar with the lineup for products, as of today, you can order them yourself to experience at home. I can't wait to hear what you think. And this week we've been subjected to the sight of Meghan dancing in her actual kitchen whilst stirring a pot. Well, we know she loves to stir things up. Meanwhile, Meghan gives us a little tour around her real actual kitchen because Meghan loves to overshare. Now, don't be fooled by her so-called rustic and lived-in kitchen, because it's part of a sprawling estate which has triple the value of her pretend house from the TV show and more bathrooms than LAX airport. Mother Doria makes an appearance too. I wonder if Thomas Markle, her father, will swing by at some point. Oh no, I forgot. He was brutally dumped by her because he didn't fit into her glamorous showbiz lifestyle. But in spite of the confected smiles and false jollity, there are multiple reports that her business partnership with Netflix, who have invested in the retail company as well as broadcasting her show, have already had enough of Duchess difficult, with press reports that the launch of Meghan's company has been anything but smooth, with staff quoted as claiming that they were already over it. Someone close to the project has told the Mail newspaper that Meghan's startup has proved to be a logistical nightmare after the last-minute decision to change the name from American Riviera Orchard, which I think we can all agree sounds like a nasty skin condition. A well-placed source told the Mail newspaper there is so much drama surrounding them once again that internally the team are over it before it's even launched, and the buying team are having an issue as they can't work out what the demand will be, if any. In what would appear to be an act of desperation, Meghan has resorted to her previous tactic of sending this worthless jam, in which the Duchess has never been in the same room, to a bunch of so-called celebrities, including, wait for it, Tracy Robbins, Delphina Blaquet, and Nacho Figueras. No, me neither. It's worth noting that there wasn't a squeak about the jam from her proper A-list pals, including the Obamas, the Clooneys, and Oprah Winfrey. So why does Meghan Markle keep reinventing herself? Originally a TV actress, then a princess, then a chef, then a homeware expert, then an influencer, and now an entrepreneur. Well, it's because for all of the noise and publicity and bluster, she's been resolutely unsuccessful in all of those endeavours. And her latest efforts to cast herself as a captain of industry is utterly embarrassing. Responding to controversy around the name change of her retail brand As Ever, she compared it to the decision by the social media dating app Bumble to change their name from Merci earlier in their history. I think you can hardly compare Meghan's little venture, in which she's selling a few sad and unwanted jars of jam out of a little cupboard in her kitchen, to a global dating app with a market capitalization of $500 million, and will be subjected to her latest acting role, an inspiring businesswoman, with her weekly podcast, which drops in just a few days' time. And rest assured, I will be delivering a full review. I might review all of them. Let's see. A flawed businesswoman though she may be, Meghan is certainly ruthless, as she chose the brand name As Ever, even though it clashed with an existing online fashion brand of the same name. Talk about a land grab. And in an interview with a magazine called Ink, she had the barefaced cheek to say that she was cheering on the rival brand, adding disingenuously that there's room for everyone. That's what she said. There's room for everyone. Well, I don't think there's room for her ego, is there? For Meghan to say that she's cheering on a rival brand to which she has caused untold damage is like a fox saying it's cheering on a chicken coop as it sends feathers flying in a blaze of destruction. Sorry, folks, Meghan is pretending her jam business is a roaring success, and no one is buying it. But what will her embarrassed spouse make of all of this? What does she call him again? My husband. We don't call him Harry. I call him H. It's a little secret. It's a cute pet name. So cute. Ooh, I'm very sweet. That's true. I'm sweet and fluffy and cuddly. Ooh, yes, I am. I call my little poodle H. H-y batey. Hooda hooda. Hickey bicky bicky. Yabba dabba doo. My heart will go on. It's not Harry, losers. He's H. You betcha. Hot dang.